Everyone, Scootsy16 here with another episode of the Chemlock League. Game 2 of the doubleheader coming at you now. As we just knocked off the Foresters in Game 1, we had a huge outpour of offense in the first inning, and we did not score again. 10 runs in the first, and then we gave up 5 over the next 2 innings. We had one more run allowed late in the game. We ended up holding on 10-6 victory in Game 1 of the doubleheader. Now it's time to head back out to Golden Field for Game 2. We did bring in Nuevo Russo to replace Adley Bartlett, so we'd have something of a competent pitcher on the mound so we can watch, hopefully, a competitive game. Jeff Holmes pitched just as well as Russo last time, but got the loss. I'm looking at just their stats alone. I don't know anything else more than that. Holmes with Tier 3 workhorse has an elite curveball at Tier 2 with an elite junk, but no velocity and accuracy to speak of. So we'll see if that is something that we can take advantage of. Let's head out to the fields. The lineup. Why is Get Wrecked tense right now? I guess what I'll do is I'll move Get Wrecked to right again. I'll move Patel to the bench. We'll bring in Christian Black, to play third base. Firehead can stay at second as Norner West is still recovering. And look at that pitching staff. It's just a mess over there with all the tense players. So I think this lineup's fine. I probably will flip-flop. Bauer and Tirehead. The rest I'll leave as is. Yeah, that's fine with me. Zeke Price still on fire. And with a 3-hit day, let's head back out to the field. Golden Field, it's a day game here. And let's see if the Tundras can sweep the Foresters. This will be for the season series, as we won the first game of the year, 1-0. And we are now playing Game 3 against the Foresters this year. Let's see if we can pull off a victory. We're going to get to hit first with Brock Kramer, who had 2 RBIs in last night's game. 442 average, 1 home run, and 5 RBIs. We'll see if he can get another base hit to start things off against Holmes. Jeff Holmes, we already talked about a little bit, with a 3.86 ERA, and he gets a strikeout to start this ball game, trying to get the crowd into it, as they already are a little bit on edge, watching the Foresters lose to a lowly franchise like the Tundras, which is what we've been so far. Harrington comes up batting .324. She had a home run in last night's ball game, as June Mina, former teammate. No one's meaner than June Mina. She's been having an incredible series. She gets a diving play and throws to first to beat out Harrington. 2 outs for Zeke Price, who's on fire. First pitch swinging, pulls it foul and out of play. Takes a ball. The curveball dropped out of the zone. And Zeke Price with another home run. I think that's 3 straight games where he's hit 4 total home runs. This one dead center, out of the park. We'll see how far that one went. No doubt shot, 473 as it goes to the frozen tundra of Golden Field. His 4th home run and 11th RBI. And holy shit, is he on a streak right now. So Jacques Dennis comes up batting .424, 4 home runs and 11 RBIs himself. He hits one off the end of the bat, blooping into right center field, but it'll hang up for Wells, and that'll end the inning. But a home run from Zeke Price, his 4th of the year, gives the Tigers a 1-0 lead. Rookie Melvin Linguino comes to the plate, batting .333, still locked in after last night's ball game. He hit really well in that last game. I think reached base 3 times. 1-1 count, and Russo, newly added to the teams, God bless you, takes a strike high. Whiffer activates at Tier 1, and it's fouled off. 1-2 count. We'll do it again. Chases strike 3 out of the zone, so Russo matches Holmes with a strikeout to the first batter he faces. Now Thomas Campbell comes up. Hopefully we can see the same thing we saw that from us with Harrington grounding out to third. Campbell still tense. Strike catches the corner. It's a 1-2 count. And strike three swinging. So Russo comes in, gets 2 straight strikeouts in his first time with the team. Now has to face off against on-fire Jun Mina after a diving play and a great game in the last one. She hit her second home run with a couple of RBIs along the way as well. She's on fire. Ball outside. It's a 2-1 count. Takes ball 3 outside as well. And now we'll see Big Hag activate as she takes ball 4. So 2 strikeouts and a walk from Russo. Quite a mixed bag you've seen from him so far. Proctor comes up with 2 outs and a runner on first, batting 172, but still locked in somehow. First pitch is a ball, and this strike catches the corner. Hopped foul and down 1-2 in the count. Proctor will ground to short. Bauer will toss to first, ends the inning, and finally Proctor loses her mojo. She's back to neutral. 1-0 as we head to the top of the second. I'd say a pretty solid showing from Russo in his first, Russo in his first inning of work. Now Bauer comes to the plate, lines into center field, but it'll hang up for Wells, who catches it at about waist height.
Second baseman, number 17,
Tirehead comes up, batting 178 on the year. Had his first home run of the year last game out, where he was juiced. Coming off of a decent outing. Playing second base today as Norner West still recovering from that injury. 2-1 count. Tirehead off the end of the bat, fouls it off. And chases high, but he pulls it foul, and that's going to get out of play. Rattles around in the stands. 2-2. Tirehead up the middle. It's going to be a 1-out single. Runner reaches base. And Holmes will have to face Get Wrecked with first base runner allowed. He did allow the home run to Price, but that wasn't a base runner. Get Wrecked is tense. I don't know why. I don't remember him being tense at the end of the last game. 0-2, and he lines one into left field, so hopefully that was enough to get his mojo back. He's been hitting well this year. He does get his mojo back. He's back to neutral. Gadman comes up. He's batting 292. He had a hit or 2 in the last game. First pitch swinging, pops up left field. That one carried, but still going to die as Dixon catches that one. And that'll be 2 down for Christian Black, who had to take a day off after being tense. Batting 300 with 1 home run. The home run came in his first at-bat with the Tundras. Swings at this one, launches it to right center field. That's going to one-hop the wall. 1 runner scores. The second one coming around third will be sent home on the double from Christian Black. 2-run score. And that's a 3-0 ball game. What a hit from Christian Black in his first game back after taking the day off. Looking good are the Tundras offense here, and Brock Kramer comes up for his second at-bat. He's 0 for 1. Takes the ball low. It's a 2-1 count with 2 outs. Holmes is tense. And that was the pitch for Kramer, but he pops a foul. Pulls this one foul as well, and it's 2-2. Pulled down the left field line, just foul. I thought that kicked up some chalk, but apparently the ump says no, and he'll chase high and in. Strike 3. That'll end the inning, but 2 runs come across on the Christian Black double. Tundras take a 3-0 lead into the bottom of the second. We'll see if Russo can stay in a good place against the Foresters offense, which is pretty potent. They put up 6 runs against us in the last game. This one popped up foul territory, will get down in front of the Tundras dugout. Grounder to second base. Should be easy play for Tirehead, who just got a little bit of extra arm in that last game. Or after that last game. Wells comes up batting 105. No home runs, 1 RBI. I think he had a double in the last game. Takes way low and inside. Almost gets hit. Russo catches the corner. It's a 1-2 count, and Whiffer activates. Swings through strike 3, so Ron the Whiffer Wells heads back to the dugout, and 2 outs for Dixon. He's batting 143, no home runs, no RBIs. Russo starts on a ball low that just misses the bottom of the zone. Foul ball, late swing from Dixon. Takes a strike at the bottom of the zone. That one catches. And swings through strike 3. So Dixon loses mojo. Russo gets through the second. And Holmes comes up. We'll see if he's still tense. I believe it probably will be. As Harrington comes up 0 for 1, she grounded to third base. Holmes did get his mojo back to neutral. He's throwing his 30th pitch here. And it's a strike on the changeup. 1-1 count. Strike 2 taken. And tough out will activate for Harrington. She swings at one, sends it to left center field. It should hold up for Wells. He tracks it down. Ends up camping under that one. So 1 out for Zeke Price. He already has a home run today and still on fire. Swings at the first pitch. I thought he was going to take that one out. Ball outside. 1-1 count for Price. That strike catches on the slider. Fastball high, and it's fouled straight back. 1-2. Takes ball 2 outside on the slider, or inside on the slider. That was the changeup. Good contact from Price to stay alive. Fastball at 90 miles an hour, and I don't think that Price was expecting that. And I also thought I think he thought it was going to come in a little bit hotter than that. That's a strikeout. Dennis comes up with 2 outs and nobody on. Fouled straight back. It's 2-1 to Dennis. And he blasts one center field. Will it get over Wells' head? It does. Right over his glove. Bounces off the wall. And Wells will collect it quickly. That'll hold Dennis at first. It's a 2-out single, and Flip Bauer will come up. Hit his 3rd home run of the year in the last game. Ripped one down the right field line. It hit off the foul pole. We'll see what he can run into here. Holmes will start with a ball high and away. Followed by that elite curveball dropping out of the zone. 2-0 count. Ball 3. And Flip will get the red light for a 3-0 count. He takes the strike. The changeup drops into or sneaks into the zone, but he pulls a foul. Full count runner will take off. And Campbell, who was playing his position, knowing that the runner was going to go, in the right spot to be able to field that pitch, or field that hit, excuse me. And that'll end the inning. So not nearly as eventful as the first inning. And it's a 3-0 ball game. We'll see what Russo has to offer here in the 3rd. We'll start with a fly out to center field. Easy play for Price. Lennon Barron getting a start as she wasn't in the last game. Tier 2 easy target, helping out Russo, who's locked in already. Ground ball right at the plate, and it's going to be in foul territory. Little Hack activates at Tier 2, and it'll stay activated after the called strike. Chases strike 3. Man, where did Russo come from? That'll turn us to the top of the lineup, and Linguino, who's 0 for 1 and still locked in, will come up to the plate. Fouls that pitch off. Ball in the dirt right in front of the plate. Gadman comes out of the crouch, and we'll get that for out number 3. Linguino loses his mojo back to neutral, and that's a clean 3rd for Russo. We're to the top of the 4th, halfway through this ball game. Tired will come up 1 for 1. We'll see what he does against Holmes. First pitch swinging, he pulls into left field, and that's another base hit. Leadoff single for Tirehead. For Amos Getrek, who had a single in his last at-bat. Very similar to what we saw in that last game. Long pause from Holmes. First pitch swinging. Slider was right over the top of that bat. Fastball low and away for ball 1. And Getrek ahead of that one. He pulls it foul. Fastball low at 87 from Holmes. Getrek up the middle. Barron easy play to Proctor. Over to Campbell, double play, and Amos loses his mojo once again. Gadman comes up 0 for 1. Holmes uses that elite curveball for strike one. Ball high. Another one. Slider can't drop in enough. Takes strike two on the change. 2-2 count, 2 outs. And a ball inside. Full count for Mann. He whiffs through the changeup. Holmes settling in after a tough first couple of innings. He gets through 2 clean now as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Campbell now rattled. 0 for 1 today. Russo locked in. And he uses that changeup, lethal changeup down in the corner for strike one. A pitch goes foul. And ahead in the count 0-2. Russo will get him to round out to Tirehead at second base. Out number 1. And June Mina will come up. She walked in her first plate appearance. Average all the way up to 379 now. First pitch swinging, she pops up into foul territory. A lot of room, but can't get to it in time as Kramer, who tried to chase that down. Ball outside. Fastball will be fouled off. Late swing from Mina there. 1-2 count, and she won't swing it off her at the high curveball. She lofts one into left field. Should be playable by Harrington. She calls off Price and catches that for out number 2. Proctor comes up 0 for 1. Russo still locked in. And Proctor will get a base hit up the middle into center field. First hit of the day for the Foresters. And Proctor gets her mojo back to locked in.
Number 17, Steven Schaffer.
And here comes Schaffer 0 for 1. Looping curve will stay at just outside. That one misses too. 2-0, and sent to deep center field. Price getting back on it, up against the wall, actually stopping just short of the warning track for out number 3. So giving up his first base hit of the game. And what a great outing for Russo so far. Something we've desperately needed. Don't know if that's an anomaly, if something we can expect from him going forward. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. As Kramer comes up against Holmes. Holmes seeing this lineup for the 3rd time. Kramer lines into left field. It'll be a leadoff single. Oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't Kramer. That was Christian Black, who he's seeing for the 2nd time. And has 2 hits now. Kramer 0 for 2. Now he's coming up for his 3rd at-bat. Ball in the dirt, good block from the catcher. Whiffs through strike 2. I believe that's Sky McCullough behind the plate. 3-1 count. Kramer, good spot here. Runner takes off on the hit and run and then fouled straight back. It'll be full. And a ground ball back up the middle, misplayed by Holmes as he goes to second base. Still able to get in over to second in time. And Christian Black slides in just behind the play at second base, so it'll be a force out. 1 out and a runner on first with good speed for Harrington. She's 0 for 2. Ball low. Ball way outside. Changeup sitting at 79 miles an hour now. And a ground ball through the left side. 2 aboard for none other than Zeke Price. He's 1 for 2 with a solo home run. Still on fire. We're in a high pressure situation, so those attributes get even better, especially with tier 3 clutch. And we go to Buttercup Drummond, who has tier 3 Wild Thing, tier 2 Composed, closer with a slider and a 4-seam. You saw the slider that just missed. Ball in the dirt, 2-0 count. Price right here. Slider misses high. I don't know if you give him the green light here. Tier 2 Composed activates. Takes ball 4. So Buttercup really working around the on-fire center fielder of the Tundras. We have bases loaded with 1 out for Jacques Dennis, who's locked in. We have max pressure. You can see Zeke Price's speed now is at maxed out as Jacques Dennis pops foul. Ball outside. Drummond in a really tough spot here. Popped foul and out of play. 1-2 count for Dennis. And he grounds one through the center field. Past the diving shortstop. 2 runs will score here as Jocks heads back to first base. And Zeke Price flew around to third base. Maybe had a chance to even score there with how fast he is right now. And it'll be 2 runs on the single from Dennis. Runners on the corners now, infield at halfway for Flip Bauer with only 1 out. Tundras up 5-0. Bauer swings at that slider and fouls it off. Drummond is tense. She gets another foul there, and it's still 0-2. Swings through strike 3. Foolish at bat there from Flip Bauer. I think he was in his head too much, just trying to think about how he could try and capitalize there, and just did not pay off for him. So now it'll be Tirehead. Still a good spot here, but with 2 outs now, the Tundras are running out of an opportunity to capitalize against the closer. 0-2, ball outside. Just make this a good at-bat, Tirehead. And a ground ball to short will do it. Barron makes the easy play to end the inning, but 2-run score on the Jacques Dennis RBI single. And we're up 5-0 as we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now Wells will come up. He struck out in his first at-bat. Russo still locked in, putting his attributes at pretty much his normal ability. And a hard hit ball, but lined right to center field, and Price will haul it in. Out number 1, Dixon comes up 0 for 1 today. Still tense. Or I guess he's tense after his last at-bat. Russo just at the 50 pitch mark right now. Strike at the bottom of the zone. And checks on ball 2. Sent to deep center field. Carrying Zeke Price will stop at the wall. And no shot at that one as Dixon sends it out into the batter's eye. A solo home run for him. And the shutout is ruined for Russo. Dixon gets his mojo back. His first home run of the year goes .424. And Sky McCullough will come up 0 for 1. Russo back to neutral mojo, so I imagine hopefully he can just get through this inning. Then we'll turn it over to the bullpen. A grounder to third. Easy play for Black. That's out number 2. Lennon Barron 0 for 1.
Now pitching, Ellen Booth.
And of course we bring in Ellen Booth. She's at about 3/4 stamina, maybe just over half stamina. She is locked in after a great outing her last time. She gets help from easy target here as well from Lennon Barron. And a ground ball goes foul. It's a 1-2 count. Be nice to just get an easy strikeout here. She does! Ellen Booth with a strikeout to end the inning. And we head to the 6th. It's a 5-1 ball game. Dixon with a big home run. Gives the Foresters some life as we head to the top of the 6th. Last chance for some insurance from the Tundras offense as Get Wrecked is 1 for 2 and tense. This one goes foul. Ball outside. Drummond getting tired at 18 pitches, now 19. Gets the strike there. It's a 1-2 count. Pulled foul. And a ground ball, second base, slow roller. Proctor has to hurry, and she'll get the play. That's out number 1.
Number 50, Gad Mann.
Mann comes up 0 for 2.
Now pitching.
And Pop Goodwin, former Tundras, will come in to replace Drummond. Her day is done. 1 out, nobody on. They actually were battery mates together, Mann and Goodwin. And walks Mann. Good eye from the catcher.
Number 94, Christian Black.
And now Christian Black will come up 2 for 2 with a double, a single, and 2 RBIs. Having a great day. Runner on first with 1 out and pulls the first pitch foul. Goodwin yet to allow an earned run this year with 3 strikeouts and a 1.07 whip. It actually just went up because of that walk allowed. 2-2 count, and Black will pull it foul. 2-2 now, and ball outside. It'll be full count. Pops up in the infield, has to get back. Hurry, Gad. Holy shit. He went way off of the first base bag. Has to hustle back and dive back just ahead of the throw. Two outs for Kramer. And first pitch late, swinging and foul. Goodwin approaching half stamina as Kramer fouls another one off, and he's down 0-2 with 2 outs. Chase is low in the dirt, and quick play from McCullough. She tosses to first immediately, and nothing doing in the 6th inning. Good pitching from Goodwin there. And that'll turn us to Melvin Linguino. Ellen Booth will be out there to start. First pitch low. Popped up in the infield. Calling it as Christian Black. And he'll catch that for out number 1. Campbell still rattled. Comes up 0-2. High pressure situation here. Ellen Booth still locked in, so really helping out her attributes right now. She really needs a rest. Strike 1 called on the slider. Ball outside. 3-1 count, and Campbell takes strike 2. It'll be full. Booth will allow him to send one to right field, but it's easily played by Get Wrecked there. 2 outs for June Mina. Last chance for the Foresters. She's on fire right now. First pitch swinging, a line ball. Oh my God, what a play from Flip Bauer. He had to react quickly. He dives for it, catches it just above the ground. Thankfully, because I think June Mina is probably going to reach first if he has to throw that one over. And the Tundras sweep the Foresters in Season 2. Big 5-1 victory here. We have to thank Nuevo Russo for his incredible pitching performance this year, or in this game. 5 runs on 9 hits for the Tundras, 1 run on 2 hits for the Foresters. Those 2 hits came off of the bat of Dixon with a solo home run and a base hit from Proctor. Both came late in the ballgame. A walk from Mina in the 1st inning was really the only other thing that the Foresters could do today. Zeke Price has a home run and a walk, a 1-for-2 day, but he reached bases twice. Jacques Dennis with 2 hits and 2 RBIs. Harrington goes 1-for-3 with a run scored. 2-for-3 day from Tirehead, 1 run scored there. Get Wrecked 1-for-3 with a run scored, and a 2-for-3 day from Black with 2 RBIs. Great offensive performance here today from the Tundras outside of Kramer's quiet day. Russo gets the win, 4 2/3 inning, giving up only 2 hits and 1 walk. He allowed a home run, an earned run, and he struck out 5. Booth comes in, goes 1 1/3, does not allow a runner to reach base. She gets a strikeout. Her ERA dropping down to 3.38 now. Holmes gets the loss, 4 1/3. He battled it out as a workhorse, giving up 8 hits, 5 earned runs, 1 home run, and struck out 4. Drummond and Goodwin pitched pretty well, allowing a total of 3 hits and nearly 2 innings. But it wasn't enough for the Foresters. So Zeke Price, Christian Black, and Prince Dixon are your top 3 for the second game of the doubleheader. And somehow the Tundras are somewhat still in this. I'm going to give the loyalty to Russo. He earned it. We're not going to keep him. We might bring him back, but we're not going to keep him because he is getting overpaid right now. But I'm not going to give the loyalty to Larson. Not going to waste that on him. And we sim ahead to our next game, which will be against the Cutters. The Cutters are 4-9, but they had a huge win against us earlier this season.
It's time again for a weather.
And now
but since nobody seems to
we're going to see Resplendent face off against Velasquez. Resplendent has not had a good second year. I don't know who our all-star pitcher is going to be because I don't think we really saw a lot of good stuff from our team this year. Let's go ahead and see what happened since the game ended. Pitcher gets released by the Chompers. Corona with some development. Baxter with some development, no thanks. Price with development, yes please. And Booth with development, please, please, please. Let's go ahead and do these now. We're going to skip Baxter and Dennis. Corona, 2 power, 1 speed with a chance for more power, yes please. She doesn't get the bonus, but she gets a little bit better. No to Patel. We'll do this one for Price, getting some contact and fielding with a chance to get utility, or not utility, but to play all infield and outfield. Please get the bonus contact and the utility. Nope. Can we improve that secondary position? Yes! Oh my god, he can play everywhere now. This changes a lot of things for us. He is an A+. He started this year as an A-, so he has improved substantially, which is amazing to see. Ellen Booth, accuracy and velocity and a chance for an extra pitch. Oh, yes, please. All right, chance for more accuracy. She won't get that. Can she get a fork ball? She will not. Okay. She goes to an A. She almost got a 5th pitch, which would have been crazy. I really wish... I need to get another good pitcher to help her out in the bullpen so she doesn't get overused because she looks so good on paper. So, looking at the standings, after that win, we sneak up to a 1 game behind the Burners in the wild card race. We now have a +1 run differential. I still don't have faith in this team going forward, at least this year. We're well behind the Rakers in the division, and the Chompers for that matter. So I don't think... We have 3 games left. If we win out, we actually can go 9-7. But I don't expect that to happen. Cutters beat us up last time, but it'll be Resplendent versus Velasquez, which is actually a good matchup in our favor. Our offense is starting to click a little bit more as well, so I am feeling a little bit of hope here. Let's go ahead and set the lineup, and then we can call it a game. Actually, I do want to peek really quick. Is Price or Dennis sneaking into the top 10? Both of them are. Oh boy, this is exciting. What looked like we had a really, really bad team is starting to turn things around. Somehow, Schmidt is leading Sexton in the MVP running right now. Tate Nash is leading the league in the top 10, and I'm so frustrated because I think Dixon was one of the players I was thinking about signing in the offseason instead of Leonardo Owens, and I went with the track record of the
feeling like the chief of
the All-Star appearance from Leonardo Owens. I thought that was what gave us a better chance, but boy was I wrong. Price and Dennis are just looking a lot better in this back half of the season, showing in the top 10 in all of these 6 categories. Brock still leads the league in hits with Price and Dennis sneaking up on them. Extra base hits, Price catching up on Dixon there. Or sorry, Sexton. Price second in runs scored. Harrington with 9 runs scored, which is interesting. Kramer with 3 stolen bases. We'd love to see him get a few more of those. Maybe get the Steeler trait. And pitching wise, Nuevo Russo actually sneaking into the top 10 for strikeouts. Didn't expect that. Russo in strikeouts per 9 at number 2. And Resplendent with 0 walks per 9 still. Oh, I guess that's true. Makes sense. So that's interesting. All right, so we have 3 games left. We have the Cutters, the Rakers, and the Chompers. This Cutters is a game that doesn't really matter. So I think I might sim it. No, actually, we're going to watch this one because it's a chance we could win it. It's the Rakers and the Chompers where we might just get lit up, especially with Owens and then Larson coming to the mound for us in those 2 games. So I'd like to see Resplendent one more time. Hope he can turn things around as he has not had a good year. So we'll see what happens in this next one against the Cutters. But that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Big win for the Tundras as we beat up on the Foresters. We actually beat them 3 times this year, which didn't see that coming, especially after the way our team has played for so long. We're actually on a 4-game winning... No, we lost to the Burners. We've won 4 of our last 5, however, which is pretty impressive. That's pretty crazy. Well, we'll take that. Next time out, the cutters. Maybe we'll make it 5 of 6. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like it. If you're enjoying the content, please subscribe to the channel for more of this so you don't miss out on the Tundras franchise. And I would like to say, if you have any comments, any thoughts, any ideas on this series or any future series you'd like to see on the channel, please let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.